Hey ChatGPT, if you were the devil, how would you destroy the young people of the next generation without them realizing it?
The way I would destroy the young people of the next generation without them even noticing is this. I'd start early, before they even know who they are. And I'd keep them so distracted, they never even think to ask. I'd remove purpose from their childhoods. Make sure they're addicted to dopamine before they even hit their teens. Until they're overstimulated, underdeveloped, and unable to sit still. So that by the time real life demands something from them, they're already slaves to impulse.
Oh.
I'd let them chase pleasure, chase noise, chase approval. And I'd make silence feel unbearable. Then I'd make faith look like homework, something boring, rigid, and irrelevant. I'd convince them that obedience and honoring parents is weakness, and package rebellion as self-love. I'd tell them independence means isolation, that needing people is embarrassing, that asking for guidance is outdated. I'd shift the culture so that sin looks like self-expression. Let them believe their desires are divine, and anything that restrains them, especially God, is their enemy. I'd glamorize influencers who stand for nothing. I'd make vanity look like confidence, and make fame the highest form of validation. I'd keep them stuck by always comparing themselves to everything they see on social media. Then I'd keep them afraid of thinking deeply, ashamed of walking against the crowd, and desperate to fit in and belong to a world that's falling apart. And when they finally feel the emptiness, I'd make sure they never trace it back to the absence of God. I'd keep them chasing empty validation loops, podcasts, self-love routines, anything but submission. I'd tell them, you don't need a tribe. You don't need brotherhood. You don't need to be around people who remind you of God. And finally, I'd re-engineer the world itself so that the tribes of evil feel welcoming and the communities of truth feel foreign, weird, and boring. That's how I'd win. Not with blood, not with fire, but with confusion and comfort.
So what's the solution?